Hello everyone. First of all, I'm sorry that this video isn't set up the way that it normally is, but I've tried to get the background in as much as I can. I just want to talk quickly about something that I've just watched a video about and I'm genuinely confused. I've just seen KSI's video where he's going through the controversy or the response to the whole KSI show of the recent event he put on, and he had all the people he's done music with and people he's done interviews with. So obviously he's done them with Jonathan Ross, Lorraine, obviously Logan Paul was in there, side member in there. It's nothing new. Like, KSI's done stuff with all of those people. I don't understand why anyone thought this event was going to be so spectacular. Why? Just because KSI said that it was going to be really, really good? Just because someone says their event, they're not going to go on and say, you might not like it because it's just my music. Of course he's going to think an event that's playing his music, especially his new music, is sick. Otherwise he wouldn't be putting out that music. If you think his music's overhyped, or you think him releasing music is good enough and then he doesn't need to do these virtual concerts, that's fine, but what were you expecting? Were you expecting KSI to just drop The Dark Knight and those sketches to be absolute comedic genius? No, KSI came from doing skits that were passably funny. I don't think he's ever said anything that's made me absolutely die laughing, but I don't get why people are expecting anything any different. There's about 20 guests and about 15 of them from him doing music. Of course it was going to be mainly music. It's KSI, who is a growing music artist. It's going to mostly be music. So yes, I personally didn't pay for the event, so I might be completely talking out my arse. I think just don't buy into this whole pay-per-view event. Like, I haven't paid for any of the YouTube boxing matches. I waited until the day after, or until it was re-uploaded, until it was uploaded, whatever. These sort of things, and this thing as well, are tryouts. This is like the first for a YouTuber to do. Of course it's not going to be the best. And 15, or people are saying £18, that's too expensive for what was promised, what, an hour and a half, and it turned out to be just over an hour. You've just got to use your brain there. Who genuinely thought that was going to be an amazing show? It was just going to be live performances. And did anyone really expect KSI and Logan Paul to actually have another fight? Who would care? KSI's beaten Logan Paul. There's been no build-up, no press conferences. Who would care? I wouldn't. And I like KSI and I like Logan Paul. I think people are just being fucking stupid there, because who genuinely was full-on hyped for this show? It's cool that KSI's made it happen, as KSI's done with a lot of things. He's made a lot of things happen. But who genuinely was like, yeah, the KSI show is going to be amazing? Like, I just don't get why anyone thought that it was going to be this next level thing and it was going to be the new thing that all the YouTubers are doing. People saying that KSI hyped it up. Of course he did. It's his show. And ultimately, the reason that he didn't do it just on YouTube, and he said that he spent like £2 million on it. This is KSI, who shits money. The reason he didn't do it on YouTube, and he charged £15 for it, is because he wants your money. That's the thing. He does this for a job. And I don't begrudge him any of that, because I think if people are stupid enough to pay for it, it's their own fault. Unless you're getting something you know you want. It's like, I bought KSI's album, it's literally right there. That cost £15. That cost the same amount as this show. I get to keep that forever. And it's a good album, and even if you don't like the songs, it's a cool red vinyl and you get a signed picture of it. Whereas this show, it pissed you off for an hour. Just don't buy into these things unless you know it's going to be a success. I don't think people can have too much of a go at KSI for hyping his own show up and saying that his own show was going to be good. There will be people out there, and he will think, well, me performing my music to my fans is going to be good. Usually that would be the case. So I don't see why people are going mental about this. Yes, £15 for an online show is a ridiculous thing to charge. And I think it would be the more noble thing to have just done it on YouTube, but he's not doing it to be noble. He's doing it because it's his job and to make money and to have a launch for his album. So yeah, I don't get why people are going so crazy about it. I just wanted to have a little talk to you guys about it, let let you know what I thought, because obviously I've done a few videos about KSI, and I am a really big fan of KSI. I think he's one of the best YouTubers. I think he tries out things, and ultimately with this I think he's done something cool. I think he's overcharged, but anyone that chooses to pay, it's on your own heads. KSI, I don't think you've taken an L. You've made loads of money, you got loads of good people on the show, and ultimately you had a large enough amount of fans who've paid enough money to cause a backlash. So if anything, I think KSI's won. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of this video. I'll see you very soon. Cheers, guys.
My rhymes in a death note. Kill a career, but you already know. It's time to stop thinking that you're making dough. Just please do as I say so and go.